Hello everyone, myself Rohan. Today I will be showing a demo on how to send email invite for scheduled session in exploratory testing. Let us consider one scenario where a session owner and exploratory tester are located at different locations and the tester needs to test the system under test. In this case, Tricentis Tosca provides a feature in exploratory testing where the session owner can schedule the sessions for exploratory testers and get back the results from the server itself. So now let us move to Tosca. So exploratory testing feature is available in the execution section, which is the green section in the Tosca. So I'm right clicking on this execution testing folder, and here you can see an option create exploratory session. I will just click on that. So it has created a session for this exploratory testing. I will just enter the name of the session owner and the email address. So as it is a scheduled session, I will just give the time here. Click on OK. I will just enter the end time here. Now I will just add one exploratory tester to this session. I will just click on this add. So it has created one user. I will just edit the name. Now we need to give the exploratory tester email address who will be receiving this email. So now the work is done here, but there are some prerequisite steps for this process. Uh, the first prerequisite is that the session owner needs to have a valid exploratory product key or license for sending the invites, and the session owner will have only access to share the email invite to the exploratory testers. The main thing the session owner needs to configure in Tosca is just go to projects, settings, expand this commander. Here you will see an option of exploratory testing. For just click on that folder. So here you can see a server endpoint address. So here we need to configure the server port address where our exploratory testing server is hosted. So these are the configurations which the session owner needs to do prior to sending this invite. Another thing which we need to consider is that the network must be the same for both the session owner and the exploratory tester. And there is no need to have a separate Tosca commander license for the exploratory tester. Without the license, he will be able to connect to the session. I will just now click on this user. So here you can see that invite option has been enabled. I will just now click on that. So what it will do, it will just trigger a mail from my local machines to the tester's machine. So here you can see that when the email is sent to the tester, it will have a link provided in the email for tester to log in the session, and at what time the session needs to start and at what time it will end. And the third point here you can see is that it will have a session charter in which all the details about that particular session will be mentioned here. So I will just now click on send. I will just shift to the another screen where the session invite will be sent to the tester. So as you can see that the exploratory tester have received the mail in his mailbox, and he will just now click on that link. So here you can see it has opened a new window, and instead of this localhost, I need to provide the IP address where this exploratory testing server is hosted. In this case, I will just enter the IP address of my machine and just click on enter. So as you can see, it has successfully tried to hit the server, and it will ask for that installation of the testing agent. So I will just click on install, click on run. The setup is downloading for this exploratory testing agent. So as you can see, the agent has been successfully downloaded, and the session chatter is getting open. So here you can just see this session manager. Here I will just click on this view charter. So here all the details about the session will be mentioned here, that what is the objective of this session and the details of that session owner, uh, the one person who has sent the invite. So this is about how we schedule a session in exploratory testing. Thank you guys.